This is King James Probst coming to you live in Burleson, Texas, and JTC is on the move.
The transition in their faces,
dedicated
how they
to doing
kind of
the work
softened
of
up
the
and how they started being receptive.
It's your boy Evils and JTC is on the move.
So people like to know, the gospel's the same every day. It doesn't change. But some people want to know, can you effectively communicate it? And when we have in prison, there's a lot of different ministries come in, different denominations, different things like that. Normally they preach a sermon or they preach a salvation message. JTC was different. JTC came in and we had a conversation. And it wasn't just any old conversation. Sometimes we had deep meat. Sometimes we talked about problems that people were going through, talked about problems that the world's going through. And not only just talking about problems, but talking about how we can fix them. Problems in our family, what can we do from prison to fix our problems? And it's not just in prison, how can you reach out? We have letters, we've got the phone calls, we've got ministry through different avenues of churches and everything, especially Kairos. And so JTC came to fulfill a void that had happened and started another conversation. What was relevant to the church this day and age? And when Eric first came, everybody had a shout out from Chris, who wrote from Boys and Gentlemen, and says, I'm going to bring my mentor to you. So everybody knew Chris gave a good word, and they're like, well, this cat that he brings out must be good. So it was already a pack, and everybody was talking about who was going to come and all that. So when JTC came and Eric came up and showed all his stuff, and how he presents the message, everybody's like, wow, I haven't heard it like this before. It's not just salvation. We're actually having a conversation. And in that conversation, the gospel's there. Now, we might not know the exact address for a Bible verse, but blessed you believe it, that was in there. So JTC came and effectively communicated the gospel in a different manner and in a different way. And in doing that, it drew a whole new crowd to the church and started his letter ministry. And as you can see, I was there the first to the last until August 2018 when I went to go to my program for parole. And now here I am again, starting my first day with Eric out here in the free world. So JTC is not just a ministry in prison or a ministry outside of prison, it's both. It's effectively ministering to people in prison, and it's effectively ministering to people out of prison. Whether you're an ex-felon, no felon, or anything in between, we're here to help. We are either going to mentor you, we're going to give you a word of encouragement, and in that, you best believe you're going to be edified. This is King James Probst coming to you from Burleson, Texas, and I just wanted to remind you, if you're going to have a conversation, you better make it a good one.